If you're a film lover, then you definitely don't want to miss the 27th Annual Pan-African Film and Arts Festival. I'm Tanya McCrae in Baldwin Hills, where films from all over the world are going to be shown. And I met up with one local filmmaker who was able to bring a subject that was near and dear to his heart to the big screen. That old footage is of former NBA player Paul Pierce in high school. Before he was a star athlete, he was just a kid growing up in Inglewood, which was also the stomping grounds for Jay Guerin and Scott Collins.
Paul Pierce grew up in this neighborhood of Inglewood, right around the corner. They used to have something called a Police Activities League, and Scott Collins, Lieutenant Scott Collins, was a part of that league, and that's when the two met.
Jay heard the story of how Lieutenant Scott Collins became a mentor to Paul Pierce and many other kids growing up in this neighborhood. He decided to make a film about him called Inglewood Morning Sessions.
I feel kind of weird. I've said this to Jay several times. When I look at it's kind of hard for me because the story's kind of about my life. It is about my life, but it's about so much more than just my life. People looked at Inglewood as a bad area. For me to go coach at the high school, these kids were no different than kids anywhere else. They just needed support and guidance and love like everybody else did.
The Rogers Park Community Center has been the seeding ground for a number of top athletes, and Scott was a coach or a personal mentor to many of them.
I just said to myself, you know what, this story is so inspirational to me. I know if there was a way I could share it with more people, they would also be inspired with the story of Lieutenant Collins and all the things, positive things that he's done in the community and actually still does in the community.
You know, with Paul on this team next year, there'll be a playoff team.
And I just remember Scott just saying, getting up, clapping, he was like, you know, that's all right, this is where we want to be.
I want them to be proud of it because there's a lot in the film for them to be proud of.
Even though this film has star appeal, the heart of the story is about the people who contribute to a small community's legacy.